This video is sponsored by Serious Readers, the lighting company. I've been using lamps from the Serious Lights range for around 18 months now and use them for all of my painting and hobby projects. When building and painting my models, I need good quality light to help me achieve the best painting results and help protect my eyes from strain and damage. With these lights, even the smallest of details can be seen crisp and clear, such as the detail on Bright Star, my Eldar Craftworld's AUTOPOST. Serious Lights uses daylight wavelength technology, which replicates the natural daylight spectrum as closely as possible. These lights will project a balanced, natural light beam with the added benefits of low heat, low energy and a full 5-year warranty including bulb life guarantee. Serious Lights are a solid build featuring adjustable head, neck, beam and dimmer. Serious Readers is a British company and the Serious Lights range is hand built to order here in the UK. Link in the video description below and in the comments section. And when you use promo code SR426, you'll receive £100 off your HD light plus free shipping. Happy painting and enjoy the video. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2,000 points, Imperial Fists versus Black Legion. I just wanted to hold off on this one until I completely finish the Imperial Fists, but I can't wait any longer. We're going to go for this one here. A tester for the Imperial Fists to see how well they can cope against 2,000 points army of Black Legion, including the dreaded Warmaster himself, Abaddon. So we'll see how the Imperial Fists get on. Before I run through the list here, big thank you to the Patreons that support us on the Patreon page. Link for that in the video description below. I'll call out the names of the gold level Patreon supporters during the game, and also get their gold level Patronic dice at some crucial point during the battle. Silver level Patreons, I'll call their names out at the end of the game, and you can check out the end credits for all the Patreons, including those supporting at bronze. So for the Imperial Fists, I'm running them as the Anvil Siege Force, so it's that detachment for them. Then for HQ choices, and these are named with sort of a Macedonian Alexander the Great kind of theme going on with these. So the Captain Gravis armor, it's Captain Permenion. So he is the captain here to lead the Imperial Fists. And this really is a classic matchup. Imperial Fists, 5th Company versus Black Legion. I'm hoping this is going to be the beginning of an epic storyline and narrative between these two armies here. And perhaps Captain Permenion, his personal mission to go after Abaddon himself. We shall see how he gets on. So, no one's destroyed Abaddon yet, but we'll see. So, Captain Permenion, it's Gravis it's Captain in Gravis armor. So I've given him the enhancement Indomitable Fury. So when he dies on 2+, he'll get back up with all his wounds remaining. It's a brilliant trait for him to take. Other HQ choices, it's Chaplain Philotus across here, so Chaplain on bike. Other HQs, it's Chaplain Leonatus, so a regular Space Marines Chaplain. Also got a Lieutenant Cletus here for the Imperial Fists. Architect of War is his ability, so him and his unit, when they shoot, will ignore cover. Then, just to fill out the points here, so this army, as you can see, it's been bolstered by some Red Scorpions. The Imperial Fists with had a list, and then Games Workshop drops the points again on Space Marines. So there is a gap, and I wanted to go for the 2K game. So we've drafted in some reinforcements here from the Red Scorpions. I'm planning to take another squad of intercessors anyway, so really they're filling in the slot just perfectly. So intercessor squads, 2 squads of 10. Really want to put faith in the bolter here, that continuing theme with the Imperial Fist. And as you can see in HQ choice, we'll go with each of those squads. I've got a quad turret here, gone for the las cannon configuration. 2 dreadnoughts here, we'll see how they get on. A regular Redemptor dreadnought across here with the macroplasma incinerator, and the Brutalis dreadnought being taken as well. See how that thing gets on here against the Black Legion. Much of this Imperial Fist army has been painted by Siege Studios, so you can get in touch with them if you're in painting commission work. This dreadnought that you can see here, it's been painted up at bronze level, which is still absolutely superb, so you can get in touch with them if you're in painting commission work from Siege. Link for them in the video description below. For narrative, and just looks great on the table for Imperial Fists, it's the Hammerfall Bunker being taken. I then have some Eradicators, squad of 6. They'll go nicely with their Gravis Captain. Then I have Heavy Intercessors, full squad of 10 with the double Heavy Bolter inside that squad. And then with the Chaplain, sort of the mobile cavalry arm here of this Imperial Fist army, is a squad of 3 Outriders. They've been joined by an ATV of Multi-Melter, and there's a spare ATV as well, which will probably hang around with them, individual unit choice. Again, taking the Multi-Melter option for that. So that's the list here for the Imperial Fists. We'll see how they get on. It is an experimental battle. This is a testing ground here for the Imperial Fists. I wonder if they can stop Abaddon and his army, we'll have to see. So that's the list here for the Fists. Phoenix Swords and Autarchs have been allocated. Autarchs, we've put them over onto the mobile element here of this Imperial Fist force. So Sam Hermes, Midnight Miniatures and Dylan Moore onto the Outrider models. Fowler and Field Marshal Robert onto the attached ATV. And then the spare one will be Ben Harris. That's all Autarchs. And then Phoenix Swords for whole units and characters and so on. We have Marfisto here. He's going to go onto the Heavy Intercessors. Michael Fryer going on to Captain Permenion for this game. The 2 Dreadnoughts will be Paintlicker's Paintbot onto the regular Dreadnought on the left-hand side, and Andrew Swan onto the Brutalis Dreadnought. Then we have a couple of Phoenix Swords on characters across here. So Lucas Brown onto Lieutenant Cletus, and then Ray Cross back onto a Chaplain here. He's going on to Chaplain Leonatus for this battle. And then one more, we've got Phoenix Sword Vagabond here, who's going on to the other Chaplain across here. So that's Chaplain Philotus. So that's Phoenix Swords and Autarchs allocated. That's the list here for the Imperial Fists. They're up against the might of Black Legion, including Abaddon. We'll take a look now and see what Mike Walker has in his Chaos Space Marine list. Alright, so 2,000 points of Black Legion Chaos Space Marines. They've done well on the channel since their arrival, and it's good to see them making the 2K mark. But this is a classic matchup, this one. Wanting to play this one for so long. Black Legion against Imperial Fists. Up to 2K as well. So we'll let Mike run through his list. See what he has.
Okay, so this is just shy of 2,000 points. And the reason it's shy is because I've decided to run these as chosen, just to see what they're like. Then, so leading it up anyway, we have Abaddon, followed by the 2 Demon Princes. One will be off Nurgle, one will be off Khorne. There's 10-man unit of Bricks, the Terminators. 10 Cultists, and like we said, the Chosen will be with the Master of Possession in the Rhino. I have 2 Obliterators. I have 5 Havocs. Went blank. 5 Havocs and 5 Warp Talons, and each of them will run their own marks, which I've put on. So like Nurgle, Khorne, Slanesh. These will be undivided because with Abaddon it kind of having all the marks. Again, undivided. The Rhino has to be undivided because if they're going and transport, the transport has to have the same mark as the unit in them.
Okay. Alright, so that's Mike's list. I'll call out Phoenix Swords and Autarchs here. So a couple of Autarchs, we put them onto the Obliterators for this game. It's Ite Miara and Casper Kempf, who I believe is a Black Legion player himself. And then Phoenix Swords, Gut B onto the Havocs. JP, something sneaky, she's gone on to the Warp Talons. Ben Shaw's going bodyguard duty here with the Terminators. Chris Comiskey is going to be Abaddon here in this game. Nate Miller onto this Imprints, BPP Wargaming onto the one with the mark of Corn, and then finally Amy Elmo onto the Chosen here for this battle. So that's the list here for the Chaos Space Marines. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next. Alright, so we have ourselves a scenario. We have Vital Ground is the mission. Hammer and Anvil deployment, so we're playing from end to end here for this game. And then Vox Static is the mission roll, which means the command reroll will cost 2 CP instead of 1, so a real handicap for that ability during the game. Hammer and Anvil deployment. For this particular mission, with Vital Ground, you have to take away the objective marker closest to the middle, which was the central objective, so that's actually gone. So there's now 4 objectives on the table. Each player has a home objective each. Imperial Fists at this end, their objective marker on top of this container. Mike's objective in his deployment zone just there, quite in the open, in the middle of his deployment zone. And that's the one that we removed. And then there's 2 no man's land objectives. This one just tucked in here, and the other one's just across the other side. You can see it over there. It's next to those tank traps over there. It's quite straightforward. So this mission for Vital Ground, turn 2 onwards. If you control your home objective, it's worth 2 victory points. For each objective marker in no man's land, they're worth 5 points each. So if you hold both, you can pick up 10. And if you are able to capture the opponent's objective, then that's worth 6 victory points. So that's the mission. Each of us are going to go for the random draw for our secondaries. Terrain for this game. So we're going to play this central structure across here as line of sight blocking, obscuring terrain. Same for this L-shaped container structure across here. Then just to balance out the table, we'll do the same for this L-shape, but it stops there. And then for this structure across here, we'll play as obscuring terrain as well. There's plenty of other terrain on the board, some fences, some tank traps, some pipes as well around the board. So plenty of cover here for units, especially infantry, in this game. So that's terrain covered. Armies are ready to go, so we'll now start alternating placing units on the board next. Right, just to mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So the battle mat is from gamemat.eu, 6x4 in size. I've marked off the edge here with these pipes. They do a lot of mats in the 60 by 44 inches for regular games of 10th edition 40k. Also using pre-painted terrain from gamemat.eu. So the industrial terrain set, which is these large containers here, this large structure. You get 4 of these in this set, and you also get some of these pipes also. And that really fills out the table quite well. And then I've used an individual piece here. So it's the warp portal. I've placed a Space Marine statue in the middle just to add a real sort of objective there in the centre of the board. But you can check out gamemat.eu for your supplies of battle mats and pre-painted terrain. 11% discount code there for you in the video description below. And if it's still running, 20% off across the store. You can use that code in the video description. All right, so deployment styles, quite a contrast here. The brightness of the yellow of the Imperial Fist, everything they have is on the board. Mike, on the other hand, in the shadows here with much of his force, or in reserves with half of his army. So Havocs here, Cultists just here, I think already on the objective over there. The Nurgled Imprints just sheltering in amongst this AdMech terrain. And then around the other side of the board, see if we can catch it here, but the Rhino is just over there. Inside that is the Chosen, full squad of 10. Plus the Sorcerer. Everything else that Mike has is in reserves. The other imprints, the Khorne version. Abaddon with his Terminators, the Warp Talons, and then also the Obliterators, which are fighting as a pair, aren't they? It's a squad of 2.
Yeah, you can no longer take them singles.
Okay. So then for the Imperial Fists, everything they have is on the board. So Lieutenant Cletus and his squad over on this left-hand side. Then the 2 Dreadnoughts making use of the line of sight blocking terrain. I don't think they're completely obscured, but partly. So regular Dreadnought on this side, Redemptor, and then the Brutalis on the right. In the middle is Captain Permenion himself, and he has joined the Eradicator squad. There's a spare ATV with them as well. Heavy Intercessors taking up position on top of the containers and on the home objective. And the bunker positioned just here. Not too many places for that to deploy on the board, but it's nestled itself just here in the middle of the table. The middle of my deployment zone at least. Then across here, Bikers on the right-hand side, joined by an ATV and the Chaplain. Then the Red Scorpion Brethren across here, squad of 10 with Chaplain Leonatus. And then finally, the quad turret just in here, a nice little ambush position, looking out across in that direction. So that's deployment done for both sides. Quite contrasting here. Imperial Fists bold in their deployment. Everything they have on the board. The Black Legion operating from the shadows for now, or poised to arrive by deep strike. Not been too clear in recent games wanting to go first or second. What do you reckon on this one?
Second.
You want to go second? Interesting. Okay, I don't mind on this one. Go first. I think I've got some shooting lined up, or we can wait. We wait. Be patient. Ideal situation for the Fists is to grind away at the Black Legion here, not to be overwhelmed too quickly, but yeah, we'll see. I've rolled a 2. Mike's rolled a 4. It means he will go first here in this game. It's the first move to come from the Black Legion. It means his reserves will arrive quicker, but it means that Fists can watch to see what the Black Legion do. We'll go on to the first turn of the game. It will be the Chaos Space Marines that make the first move. So my movement here for the Black Legion, I may not have called him out, I'm not sure. Longbow BB will be on the bunker, the Longbow BB bunker here for this game. It's one of the Phoenix Lords fighting on the side of the Imperial Fists. Right, so movement's done on turn 1. Dim Prince moving up across here. It's not too close. Well, he's gone far enough, about 10, 11 inches, I think, pushing forwards. It's going to be tricky for the Dreadnoughts to negotiate their way through that terrain. They may not be able to go directly, have to go around the edges. See how that develops. Havocs have gone up, leaving the Sergeant behind, moving these up here. They've got a view through to the far side of the ball. Good range on them. Cultists backing away off the objective. They get sticky though, don't they? So they have officially captured that, and then they pulled away there in their movement phase. And then the Rhinos moved out again, not too far, but it's pushing up. Just trying to anticipate advanced moves or advancing units for the Imperial Fists. But quite straightforward here. It's quite enough for the Black Legion on their first turn, with their reserves currently off the table. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay. Yep. Right across the other side.
Yep. So I'll do lethals and everything's going to the bites.
Okay.
If I can chink off a few ones, that'd be great.
Okay.
So I have a combi bolter, 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
Okay.
Strength 4, toughness.
Be 5 to wound.
5 to wounds. Just the 1, no AP.
I'll take a 3 up on the ATV. I think it's the usual format here. Ugh, wound comes through. Okay, so it can drop down to 7. I think it is. Starts on 8.
8, I think. Yeah.
Yep. ATV. It's an 8-wound model. Yeah.
Yeah. Combi weapon, 1 shot. Hits. 5s again, we're looking for 6 though, nope. And then the Havoc launcher for D6 shots.
6, right.
2, 4, 6. 3s. Blast as well. So,
size of the unit, yeah, and ATV including the other models is an extra 1,
extra 1, yeah.
3s.
So they are auto 1s. And then 5s again.
5s.
So 3.
Nice, forcing some early saves here. Blocks those ones though, for the Emperor Hoorah.
Yeah.
Okay, I fight for the Imperium today.
So I want to then put the Havocs, which are 48 inches, measured up, check line of sight.
All good. Into the backs again.
Into the bikes.
Okay, that's the angle that Mike's got. You can see through gaps. Yeah, I can see it from here. I wonder if I could zoom in and see what they can see. There they are. And they're looking through past him and through gaps over there. Look, there's bikes. I can see them in the distance. Through there. That's fair enough. Yeah, okay. Right. Go ahead.
Yeah, so auto cannon, so it'll be sustained, so these will go off in 5s.
Okay.
So needing 3s, in fact.
It's cover in between, so I don't think our condempt's going to help too much. He's gone for max of knuckles with this firepower here.
Yeah. So
chance for a good strike, actually.
well, we're hoping so.
Oh.
So 1, 2, 3 sustained. Because they've the mark and Nurgle.
Nasty bunch.
Strength 9.
Yeah, Havocs of Nurgle are pretty good. Strength 9, oh, it's going to be 3 to win.
Yep, so
that's all good, yeah.
5, -1, flat 3 damage.
Okay, -1, cover in between, 5 saves, needing 3s. I can't complain, but that one's going to make it through. And you're saying that's a straight 3 damage?
Yep.
I'll have to take it, so we'll drop down to 3 wounds left. So ATV's almost been claimed here. And Mike's got 2 las cannon shots,
Yeah.
which could do it. 5s and 6s would be great.
Yes, it would be very nice. No, just hold on, but it
Becomes sustained. 3s to wound. There's trouble now. Ah, they've gone through.
2, -3, d6 +1.
That's 2. 5 ups. Oh. I could be tempted to command reroll to block that.
2 CP.
Oh, well remembered. Oh, you chose that. I was randomly drawn. What was that? In Vox static. All right. Do your worst then. What can I do? Always the one. Come on, reroll. Can't do it. We've both been handicapped. All right. So it's 1+1 though, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Down to 1 win left. Oh, almost got him. Almost got him. Interesting. Okay. So we'll hand that over and that can go on to the ATV. Almost destroying that model. Interesting. Okay, we've survived that. Just checking range there. The ATV gets to shoot. It's got a quirky little roll. Outrider escort once per turn in shooting phase. When a friendly adepts has started mounted unit within 6 inches of this model is selected as a target of an attack. It includes itself? I think so. Benefit of your own buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we play it that way. Correct us if we're wrong. Just reading that. Usually you benefit from your own buff. Like a chaplain.
Does it say leading a unit? Sorry, did you say?
Yeah. Once per turn in your opponent's shooting phase, when a friendly adept has started mounted unit within 6 inches of this model is selected as a target of an attack.
So, yeah.
We'll say he gets it. It's out of range, by the way, you can't do it. But if it does, after the enemy unit's finished making its attacks, this model can shoot as if it were a shooting phase. It's not the unit, it's just the model itself. Resolving those attacks, can you target that enemy unit, and only if it's eligible. So, oh no, and I can only shoot back at you, actually. It's not a free shot at someone else.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so a bit of return fire. So it's not too flexible, that one. But you reckon if your parent unit is shot, you can shoot back with it. Okay, so anything else?
No.
Dim Prince, he shoots.
Oh, he does. He's 18 inches.
Okay, I think he's going to be out of range.
Or 24, sorry, he's 24.
Oh, and then he should be in range.
24, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a couple of targets he can go after.
But I don't think you can see. I'll show it to you.
Mike was after the bikes, but you can't see them. ATV's escaping, but just about.
Yeah.
I was going to say get Tech Marine, but I don't think it counts as a vehicle model. Does it? No, just mounted. Strange.
So 3 shots, 5s, 6s explode, even 2s.
Okay, 4 hits in total.
4, yeah.
Save my CP. I'm going to try and control my spending in this game, but it's easier said than done.
Needing 3s.
Okay. Oh, winded.
It's only -1, but it's flat 2.
-1. I can take models that are in cover, so we're back to 3s. And we will lose 2. How much damage?
2 damage.
It's 2 damage. Right, 2 models slain. Yeah, it's 2 models removed from the Red Scorpions unit, and I think that's firepower done. Obviously, no charges to take place. Cards that Mike drew was Cleanse and Deploy Teleport Homer, so I don't know if any of those are going to go off.
Yeah, no, Deploy Teleport Homer, I think might have to go.
Just going to dump that one. And you can decide what to do, Cleanse. But I think we're looking at no points coming through here for the Black Legion at this very early stage in the battle. We'll go on to the first turn of the game for the Imperial Fists. Now, they can't go blundering ahead up the board because most of what Mike has is yet to arrive. So we've got to try and anticipate, castle up a little bit to a degree. We'll just, I think, advance with caution. I think it's the orders here for the Imperial Fists. We'll go on to their first turn coming up next. Alright, so turn 1 for the Imperial Fists. Cards being drawn. Attempting targets. It's one of the no man's land objectives. Mike selected to go after. I have to go after this one, sorry, across here. I better mark that up for this, which we've achieved now because we've rolled a 4 for our advance. It was enough 5 actually, and it was enough to get us around 11 inches. And we've gone around and grabbed that objective, so that's good. That flank objective has been grabbed for now. Perhaps the first and last time in this game. We'll see. Depends where Mike decides to bring his deep strikers down. Extend battle lines is the other one, so let's hold your home objective, no problem, and then grab a no man's land objective. So nice cards here for the Fists, and taking the opportunity whilst most of the Black Legion army is not on the table. So advanced move made with these. They can still shoot. They've got assault weapons. The bunker just sits where it is, and then the heavy intercessors remaining on top of the objective. Regular Redemptor Dreadnoughts moved around. We've got firepower potentially across in this direction, and then around the other side of the board. Then round here, Brutalis Dreadnoughts moved up, but not gone crazy with him. Just pushed up to get over multi-melter range. ATV backing up. These are pushed forwards. Roll a 1 for their advance, sadly, so they've fallen short of the objective. But the bikers have zipped round. Regular move of 12. I've got to put some kind of units on the fringes here to absorb attacking stuff coming through. Deep strikers coming in. So it's a sort of a choice as to which units push forwards across here. And then Eradicators have advanced. Couldn't get in line of sight and range with their firepower, so we've pushed them up and then tried to shield the Dreadnought here from possible counterattacks, perhaps from something like the Dim Prince, who's in the shadows over there. Then remain stationary over this. It's got a nice clear shot up against the Rhino. That's movement done here for the Imperial Fists. Open moment, by the way, as we placed onto this Rhino. I've just literally taken this off the painting desk. I'll show it to you. It's 3D printed, and then I've just painted it up in a sort of generic grey kind of colour scheme here. So we can use it for all of our Space Marine chapters, for the Red Scorpions, Imperial Fists, Blood Angels, and so on. That's 3D printed. That's from Longbow BB Gaming. They have a 3D printed section on their website. That's the same place that do these brilliant Imperial Guard Casualties as well. So if you scroll down on the video description, you'll see Longbow BB link for his airsoft, and then I've also added the link for the 3D printed stuff that's available from them as well, so you can check that out. They do a number of different markers, but that Oath of Moment one looks fantastic, so using that here for our Space Marine games. We'll go on to shooting phase next. So I'll kick off with the Redemptor Dreadnought. Everything it has that's in range is going to go after the Havocs. That's all we can see anyway, so I think we'll play it that way. And we'll commit to an Imperial friend. There's a good number of them here. We'll go Sam Hermes straight at the top of the list. Black Templars. So D6 plus 1 plus another 1 for blast. And we're supercharging it. So we're on 6 shots. And we are looking at supercharging. So we're looking at 3s. All right, not bad. And then we're looking at 3s to wound, strength 9, toughness 5 for these. 3s to wound. Not bad at all. So these come through at AP minus 4. Michael claim cover is going to start with the Sergeant anyway. So one at a time in the 6.
Oh, no.
Okay.
What's the damage?
Damage of 3.
3. So it'll kill him, yeah?
Yeah.
And then a lot of them are 6 up again,
yeah? Yeah, just keep going. 6s.
No.
And 1 more. No. Okay, 2 more slain. So it's auto cannons or las cannons to be removed.
I'll take the auto cannons.
That's that one.
And just this one here.
Okay. They're quite potent, being Nurgle with their firepower.
Yeah.
I'll do a hazardous roll. Yeah. That's 3 mortal wounds, isn't it?
3 mortal.
Done you a favour. God. Okay. Starting on... dropping down to 9. Okay, paid a price for that one. We'll see if anything else is in range. Yeah, everything else is out of range. Everything else is ranged 24 or less. So that's it. Firepower done from him. Okay, so Bunker here is going to fire 2 heavy missile shots into here. Now, I think we benefit from being fists remaining stationary. Yeah. So we'll go for...
You remain stationary as you will get the heavy, and if you haven't moved, something about damage as well.
+1 to the wind rolls?
+1 to the roll.
Yeah, nice. So 4 stick becomes 3s. And 6 and 4s. Nice. 2 hits. 2s to win this time. Yeah, 2 wins do come through. Bit of cover, and the AP minus is 2. So -1 in total. So 4 ups.
4 ups. +1 kill 1.
Okay, this is going to be D6 +1.
Kill 1 anyway.
Yeah, another one gone. Okay, going to fire this. Looks really well positioned across there. Nice ambush spot here. It's going to go after the Rhino. Put a couple of las cannon shots into the side of this thing. Well, las talent, range 36. 2 shots. Chris Heim on the dice here. So we're looking at 2s. Reroll because of oath at the moment. Okay, 2 hits come through. We'll try and wound now at 3s. I take it with strength 10, toughness 9, toughness 10 on a Rhino? No.
Rhino is toughness 9.
Right, 3s to wound. We don't get any kind of extras because actually it's not a heavy weapon. So we don't get the +1 to the wind rolls. 2 wounds do come through though, and these are AP -3. No cover in between, saying the pipes only count for infantry, no blocks coming through. There is trouble now, it's 2d6 +2 damage in total. Chris Heim, he's done it. 9, 10, 11.
Yep.
How many wounds is a Rhino?
10.
10, got him. Does he pop? Good shooting. And it does, kaboom.
Well, there's nothing in range anymore.
Okay. All right. Okay, target destroyed. That's good, solid Imperial Fist firepower here. Rhino's been destroyed. So 1 mortal wounds on 11 dice. These are 3 wound models, so they should be okay.
Just the 1?
Ugh, just the wound coming through. Mike can think about how he wants to deploy these, aggressive or behind the Rhino.
None.
And
Feel no pain.
okay, yeah, well, yeah, take a wound, I suppose so. Yeah, all right. Interesting. First aid kit at the ready. So, Rhino removed and deployment like so. The Chosen just tucking in here as much as they can. There's still a fair bit of Imperial Fist firepower to come. Okay, we're going to go for some Dakar across here and into the Chosen. So I'll do 2 crack shots from grenade launchers first of all. 2 hits. And then strength 9, so 2s to wound. So 1 wound comes through. -1. A bit of cover, no problem. So back to 3s. Okay, D3 wounds. And it is 3 wounds caused. So grenade launchers potentially pick one off unless Mike rolls. Feel no pain, which he has done. Well done. Okay. So 2 wounds taken. It's prevented the loss of that model. And then we've lost some models on the previous turn. So we're down to bolt rifle shots now. Needing 3s. Needing 4s. It's not bad. Keep faith in the bolter. Cover, loss of cover, so we're on... not loss of cover, it's cover, so... And AP -1, so 3 ups on 6 dice. And... 2 come through.
Yeah. So the guy on 2. It's fine. And then...
Next one.
Next one, yeah.
Finally. Have we killed a model?
Yeah.
We've killed 1. Chosen got an awful lot of wounds to try and chip away at them as quickly as possible here. So that's those finished. I've declared him into the dim prints. I think Mike's played a stratagem.
Dark obscuration.
Means I can't shoot him at all. It's got to be in range 12.
12, yeah.
Yeah. Right, okay. So I can just redeclare.
Yeah.
So the only eligible target is those. So we'll go into them. We'll go for the 2 multi-multi shots. Need 3s. And then a 2. And there's nothing I can do about that. I think it's twin link though. It does go through. Yes, twin linked. Quite useful. So one comes through AP minus 4, minus 3, 6 up.
6 up.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, and the damage will be just D6 actually. So 2 wounds. 6 is to block.
No, so 2
Okay,
wounds.
2 wounds taken. Yeah. We've got the Icarus. We've gone for the Talons, by the way. So twin linked in close combat, so we lose the Daka. So we're just looking at the twin Icarus heavy stubber, which is 3 shots. Range 18, which is rapid fire 3. So we're gonna have 3 shots. I could check 18. I'm pretty sure that's going to be quite comfortable with an 18.
Yeah. No
problem. Looking at 3s. You can't fly, can you?
No.
4s. It is twin linked. It is AP minus 1. Back to cover though, so 4 saves are 3+. Just chip away. And 2 have got through. 2 feel no pains, a 6 up.
I'll just do them at the same time then.
It's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough to claim 1 more model on a wound on another. Okay. Just checking line of sight and range on these. A couple of shots can come through, mostly obscured and mostly out of range. I've got 1 regular guy with a heavy bolt rifle that can see and is in range, so it's going to be 2 shots of him. Okay. And then strength 5. So 3's to wound. 2's to wound because we remain stationary. We've got heavy keyword. Wound comes through. AP minus 1, cover again. So it's going to be a... No, it's gone through. And a 6 up for no pain.
Nope.
No. Alright, so 1 wound taken. And we've got 1 of the heavy bolters in range. So it's going to be 3 shots. Looking at 3's to hit because we're heavy and sat still. 6s are great. So they've all hit. And sustained hits of 1. This is quite good. Strength 5, so 2's to wound. Yeah, 3 come through. AP minus 1, but again, Mike's got cover.
Yes, and I can't roll 3 ups.
1's made it through. Damage 2.
Even 2 6s? No.
Yeah, alright, another model slain. It's taking a while, but the wounds have been chipped away here. Okay. We've got to be brutal with our shooting. Every Black Legion model that we gun down is 1 less to deal with in close combat. And boy, do those Chaos Chosen want to get into close combat, but we'll shoot them whilst we can. Right, so we'll go to the bikers. They find themselves within range 12, so they can benefit from Catechism of Fire. They'll get devastating wounds with their shooting. Chaplain hits on 3s with his twin bolt rifle, so we'll just add him in to the others. Like so.
Well, he's twin linked, isn't he?
Yeah, I think they're all
twin linked?
Yeah, they're all twin linked. So we're good on that regard. So I've got Nicholas Lucas dice for this. Kill chosen. That's the aim. Okay. Nothing special like popping stuff, no. Force to wound, rerollable, 6s are great. Okay, we'll keep those 2. And then we'll reroll. Alright, 1 devastating wound, which Mike can make feel no pain for.
Did they do the other ones first though?
Sure, yeah. Cover if you go for the model at the back. Yeah. 2 at 3 ups. So 3 feel no pains in total.
To keep 1 model alive, yeah?
Yeah. Got it. Oh, that could negate my multi-alter.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, feel no pain has been a pain. We'll go for 2 shots to the multi-alter. 6 of 3. I wonder if we need 3s with that thing. We do. We do, yeah, 3s is good. And we're looking at 2s to wound. Yeah, and we'll keep that. So 1 of these is going to go through onto a model in cover. So the one at the back that took the wounds is on a 6 up. No, and his damage is 1 at a time. His damage will be 3. So feel no pains on him. So he's been slain, and then Mike can now choose another model, which whoever it is going to be in the open. So it's just a case of choosing a model, and the damage is going to be yes, that 1, not blocked. Okay, I think it's just a straight D6. Yeah, Okay. Right, so that's firepower finished, I think, for the fists across the board. Not too bad, though. Pop to Rhino, caused trouble for the Havocs, caused trouble for the Chaos Chosen. Not too bad at all. I was about to calculate points, but no, we'll go for the charge. The biker's only made a regular move. We've measured up, it's an 8-inch charge. For such a time as this, we'll call upon Blood Angel's Ryan. Go for the early strike here. No.
It's 2 CP.
I know it's 2 CP. Do it.
Ooh.
7. It's whole facing we play, it's a 2. So that charge does not go ahead.
I'm so disappointed. Demon Prince, I'd left 2 CP to do the heroic.
Oh, right, could have. Right, okay, could have been messy. Right, we'll leave it at that then. Charge doesn't go ahead, and it's just drained my precious 2 CP, which I said I would save, and I haven't. I've gone for the charge there. It was doable, but we failed even on the expensive command reroll. So we'll calculate points here. Mike's free now to move up with his units. They may well be joined by plenty of reinforcements as well. Imperial Fists has gone for the early strike, which has worked to a degree, and they have picked up, but they will pick up some points here. So both attempting target and extend battle lines, both of those have been achieved, 5 points each, so 10 points to 0 at this stage. So we're on to the second turn of the game here. Imagine things are going to be shaken up a fair bit as Mike brings in his reserves, or not. We'll see what he decides to do, but usually we see the Black Legion units start to arrive on turn 2. We're going to the second turn of the game for the Chaos Space Marines. Mike's done a bit of his move. There's a bit of Overwatch to do here at this point. The Eradicators are going to Overwatch. This Dim Prince has jumped up on top. We've also got the 3 Overwatch available with the bunker. Mike's placing units. But as you can see, Dim Prince has jumped up to get ready to charge down. And he's clearing himself out of the way for the Deep Strikers coming in as well. So Dim Prince up there. We'll shoot him in just a moment. Baden and his Terminators have turned up just here, just outside of 9 inches away from the Eradicators, poised and ready to charge. Potent shooting available from them as well. And then the Chosen, I'm sure, full of hatred and vengeance, have moved out, getting ready to charge as well to cleanse the subjective. Mike's saying that just 6 of them are dangerous enough. Oh, there's a friendly Terminator. He just...
Oh. Yeah.
Thinks he's in the Baden. He'll put him in there somewhere. Okay, so we'll do... Oh, no. Eradicators, not Eradicators. Obliterators have turned up here to lend some firepower support as well. So Black Legion really going for this flank. Imperial Fists have moved out in force. Black Legion are responding with their deep striking units. Mike's movement's actually finished. The Warped Hands have gone around the other side of the board. And the Dim Prince is not coming on. Mike's going to keep him in his back pocket. Warped Hands have turned up here to try and go for the charge and to cleanse the Imperial Fists off of this objective. I've got 1 CP left. I'm going to use it for Overwatch now. You never know what we might get. And then you get the 3 Overwatch with the bunker as well. So, Eradicator squad. So the thing is, he's a monster, right? So I'm going to reroll my hit rolls. That's the key. 6 shots. Although it won't be actually. It's going to be 8. Because it's multi-melters. I'll do multi-melters first. So 4 shots to the multi-melters. Looking for 6s. We could. I'm 100% going to turn to a friend. The most Imperial diehard, Michael Fry. This is his unit here. So we'll go for this one. 6s. Come on, Michael. Oh, none. Okay, get a second chance. This is
Also in your favourite.
Oh, not 5s. We need 6s. None. We'll go for another 4 shots with melter rifles this time. I'm looking at that one. All right, Mike said it first. We're both in agreement, whole facing, just propped up on the body of a dead guardsman, and then we'll re-roll here, trying to get some 6s. No, oh, it could have been worse. It could have been so much better. Just the 2 come through. Oh, he's Nurgly, isn't he? Yeah, toughness 10. Oh, I think we're going to be 5s, would you believe? Strength 9. 5s. Rerollable. Please don't whiff. 1 comes through. Blocking on a 50-50.
Yeah.
Not blocked. 2 CP to block it. It will be D6 plus 2 damage rerollable. So
it'll not kill me.
It won't kill him. Mike,
that was the hook. I put him up there, right in her face, to be at the Overwatch.
Yes, okay, it's worked. Damage of 6. Oh, boy. Plus 2.
Yeah.
No, sorry. No, they don't get anything. Oh, they do, sorry. It's in the small print. Melter +2. 8 runes caused. He drops 2. 2 left. Oh, we could have had him. Oh, hang on a second. Captain Permenion. Where art thou? Mastercrafted. No, he's not. He's just got the Boltstorm Gauntlet. 3 shots. In 6s. In 6s. Don't know. Carry on. Sorry. He was in eradicator mode there. Right. We'll go for the bunker. Now, it's not quite over yet, so we're going to do some Overwatch from this thing. 1 plum hit against this demon and we can eradicate him. So I've adjusted the cards here for the new rules. So you get Overwatch, even if it's already been used, for 0 CP. We'll go for the crack shot, 2 shots here, needing 6s. This is a straight up roll. Snake eyes. Okay, and then we'll go for the heavy bolter array, which is 6 shots. 1. Sustained hits of 1. 6s to wound. Twin linked. No, this is our last chance. No, he's got away with it. Oh, didn't stop the demon, and that's it. He's going to have to... He'll be free to charge in if he wants to. I'm sure he will try to charge. Okay, so that's our Overwatch stun. Movement stun, really, isn't it? Nothing else to come on. They're done. All right, so we're going to shooting phase next. Firepower from these going into the bikes.
Yeah, so 2 plasma pistols.
Supercharging?
Nope.
Okay.
Because I will blow up. 3s. Both hit.
3s to win.
3s to win.
One comes through.
Minus 2, 1 damage.
Minus 2, 5 up. The ATV's going to go. It's popped. In the end. Valhalla Field Marshal Robert in command of that vehicle. It was shot at a lot in this game. It's finally been removed. It's now down to bikes. I think I'm going to get hit hard here. Depends if those Terminators make their charge. 9 inches. Rerollable? Well, no, but command reroll potentially. Expensive, but it is available.
So I left it.
Yeah.
5s. 1.
Not sure if we captured this or covered this. Cleanse remains. Capture enemy outpost is the other one. So perfect for Mike attacking the objective.
So 1 no AP, 1 damage.
Wound comes through. Just front model.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Master of Possession. Focus to Witchfire. I will not do... Your chaplain got an anything, yeah?
Yes.
4 up.
Yeah.
Right, I'll see if I hit first.
Okay. Yes, you can choose to allocate later, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stab a dude. I'll see if he passes his female pain. The hit +1 to hit roll, +1 to the win roll.
Right.
2s. Both hit. So strength 6.
3s, 2s to wound.
2s to 1. Both wound. And can I allocate then to him if he's already taken a wound? Because it's precision.
Yeah, I think it overrules the usual allocation, I believe. You can play it that way.
Well, it's -3 flat 3, so you need to make 2 4-ups.
Right. Yeah, I think it says you can do it outside the normal allocation allowance, the usual structure for the rules. That's what precision is. A bit stupid if you've got one winded model and it just then prevents you from allocating to characters and so on. As long as you can see me, you can do it. So yeah. So I'm going to go for 2 4-up invulnerable saves. Please don't kill the chaplain. Oh, no. I think that's just killed him.
You've got CP?
No, I've got no CP. Oh, what is it called? Vox static?
Yep.
No. What a way to go. That's not fair. 5 wounds. He's dead. He's long since gone. Goodbye. Chaplain can be removed from play. Oh boy, Chaplain for Lotus. Picked off with a weird weapon. Damage 3 pistol.
Yeah, so I need to see where I take any mortals because it was hazardous.
Right.
No.
And you stabbed a friend.
Yeah, so 6 up. No. So.
All right. Little consolation causing pain. to a Chaos Space Marine for that, but the chaplain's been picked off by that pistol. Oh, grisly stuff here up against the Black Legion. They're underhand in their tactics and causing damage from strange directions here against the Imperial Fists, rather unnatural. What's the pistol called?
It's just called Rights of Possession.
Oh, it's a psychic
It's
attack.
a focused witchfire, yep, so focused.
Yeah, and it's precision.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Really, really good.
So it's anti-psycho 2+, hazardous pistol, and precision.
Right, fine. I can't see a problem with that. Picked off the chaplain on the bike. He slumps in his seat here, much to the despair of the other riders. The ATV's been shot away as well. So that's excellent shooting. Well done. So you can press on to the next. I thought I was doing right taking the Rhino out, but...
Demon Prince will shoot down in there.
Into the bikers as well. Yeah, go ahead.
So needing 2s, 5 and 6s explode. 1 miss.
Mike's got 2 vital 9-inch charges. This one, I say it's not vital, but it's very useful if it goes ahead. And the main one is to get those Terminators going in for their charge. If either of those don't, if both don't, that's really good news for the Fists. If either one goes in, then there's trouble. And if both go in, there's big trouble.
Toughness 5, was it?
Yeah, toughness 5 on the bikes, yeah.
4s, 2, -1, 2 damage.
Okay. 4s, 1 blocked, 2 wounds come through. They're 4 wound models.
Oh, well,
yes, so 2 more wounds taken, yeah.
And 1.
Okie dokie.
As I'm trying to deliberate where to put.
Yeah, it's Terminators. Their firepower's potent, especially against infantry.
Yeah, it's anti-infantry 4+. That's why I'm thinking.
Do they shoot?
No. They're just
okay.
Because I'm not too.
Oh, you got 1 havoc across here.
Yeah.
The plucky las cannon shot. You can see the bikers.
1 shot.
1 shot.
5s
Yeah.
and 6s.
5s is good though. Oh, come on, 2. Well done. 3's to wound.
Just the
1 comes through. Is definitely cover.
Yeah. -3.
-3, -2. 5+. Ah.
It's D6 +1.
Slays that damaged vehicle, yeah, or damaged bike. Yeah, you can go just around the other side. Down to 2 bikes left. Sets Mike up nicely for the other chosen to go in. If Mike chooses to go after those, he might do multi-charge or whatever. But it sets him up to destroy those bikers quite efficiently.
What I'm thinking then is doing this into them.
I need speed bumps against the Black Legion to try and stop them from getting in your face too quick. Like some kind of gap kind of stuff, like scouts maybe, or Space Marine infiltrator units that can just keep them back. But then if you couldn't charge there or couldn't land there, land down somewhere else, and it's very hard to cover all angles. So it's tricky business here, fighting against a lot of deep strike units coming in.
Okay, so 1 is within melted 2, so I'm going to put these 2 units into here.
Into the bikes again? Yeah.
The two.
This is the obliterators.
So it's D3 shots each.
Dave Humphrey's dice being used. Just come around here so you can see. Obliterators firing into here.
Yeah, so
my poor bikes.
D3 shots each.
Right, if Mike can eradicate those, you can just swing in at full strength against them.
Yeah, that's the plan. So 3s to hit, 5 and 6s are great.
Oh, sustained. Wow.
Strength 12.
2s this time. Yep.
So it's going to be -3, flat 4.
Take them off. Oh, God. The great thing about Obliterate is you bring them in to help with firepower support, and you've got 3 different shooting options with them, depending on whatever target you need to fire at. So
there are
3 profiles.
Yeah. So blast and sustain, so it's
very, very good. Oh yeah, very useful.
So now it frees me up here now to do
to then
that.
charge them. That all makes sense. It's all good.
1, 2.
Yeah, I spent that command reroll earlier on. There's some pretty good ones. Like, that's quite expensive. The Hail of Vengeance. If you destroy one of the models, I get to shoot back with what's left of my unit. That one's quite useful. Thinking of the Eradicators across here. But too late here. I'm drained on CP. Mike's spending 1. Yeah, I'm going to spend it.
Yeah.
Mike's spending 1. He's keeping 2 spare for the command reroll for the charge.
And then
One of those
I've
units.
got one from Abaddon with the Dark Pact. Passed on 2+.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the Previan Seal. Chaos Undivided. You can reroll hit roll and reroll the win roll.
Powerful. Okay. Just going to shoot the Eradicators out.
Yeah.
So summon rapid fire, so some extra shots being added on. 1,000 Suns. The artist forming known as Viege.
So this will be also sustained and
Lethal.
Lethal, yep. On 5s and 6s, because again, both keywords.
So that's 7 lethals, 8 lethals, another one. And then add in another 8. I was going to reroll first. 9 lethals. So then 9 extra dice to be added into the hit rolls.
Yeah. So this will be anti-infantry, devastating, 4+. I will need 5s to wound, tough strength 4. I'm not really.
Yeah, no. This is because you're up against infantry, so you're on 4s. 4s for wounds. Are you re-rolling?
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to be decimated. Yeah, I can see a couple of dead Marines already. And looks like another 1 or 2. Oh, man.
So they're devastating, and then that's 2, 4,
Yeah.
6, 8, 9.
So 3 dead Marines and a wound, and then 9 saves.
Yeah, no AP.
9 saves of normal.
Yep.
9 saves of 2+. 1 sneaks through, that's alright. So you've killed 2 and put 2 wounds on another. Right, so I've taken 2 wounds, 2 models from the front, put 2 wounds on another. That extends the distance for the charge. But Mike's claimed a couple of casualties here.
Yeah, so Abaddon.
Bad no, yeah, of course. So his firepower to come down. 2 6s. Go roll that 1. 5. So that's 3 sustained. And 3 lethal.
Yeah. This is strength 5.
5's to wound, actually. Top of 6. I'll grab us. Nice. Double 6. So 5 in total.
Reroll it.
Rerollable. 6 in total. Minus?
-1, flat 2.
Okay. So there is cover, and what's shaping minus?
-1.
Or okay, so 2's then. Damage?
2.
Slayed the other one. Okay, so half the squad's been destroyed. Probably a 10, 11-inch charge, which we can measure up. Okay.
I love how you think that's where I'm going. 9 inches to here.
Yeah.
If I can position my models correctly that blocks the rest of them, they can move in.
And touch and type of stuff.
Touch, and you can fight the stuff that you touch.
Yes. Okay. Ouchie. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, talk about now you have to touch base.
Yeah, we're clarifying here because it's so potent if this goes ahead, but Mike can do it, so it's fine. We'll capture the detail of that. But I think you got a last kind of shot. Oh, done it. You shot the tire.
Yeah.
All right, so I think shooting phase is finished.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I want to start with these ones first. They'll do more of a move block to prevent Terminators coming in if they make the 9-inch.
Mm-hmm.
That way, then they'll get here and then they'll come in and then pile in.
All right.
You told me this.
Okay, go ahead. Right, so Chaos chosen with their charge.
Yeah.
This is it's quite intricate, this one. If it goes ahead, it should be fine. So it's a 4-inch charge, that's fine. The distance isn't very far at all. I can't overwatch, can't do anything about this. Just have to... 6, all right. So that's not bad, is it? Because you wanted a semi-short one. So he can tap onto the end. He'll push him into there, that's fine. The rest can move up.
Yeah.
Like so. Okay, so far so good. Chaos chosen have gone in. We've reduced the number down, but I think they'll be potent enough to take on regular Marines led by the Chaplain Leonatus. That's where Cross finds himself in the heart of this close combat. Okay. I'm not so fussed about these. I can deal with, well, no, I don't know. We'll see how we get on against Chaos chosen. They've got a model there. I can see one is in the shadows. See, you put them so far into the darkness, you lose them.
So 6 would just get me tucked in just here. Like that. So 9.
Yeah, 9-inch charge. So Mike's declaring against this model here. This is who he's after. Position the deep strike deliberately so that he kept him in range. Huge roll, massive roll. So does he go for his own green dice or a friend?
Red cross.
Using the red cross dice. Okay, boy, oh boy.
All will become clear.
7, no. Come on, reroll. This is the risk for deep striking. Sometimes it goes ahead, sometimes it don't.
Yeah. No!
Snake eyes!
No!
Just at the wrong time.
No, still can't
No,
do it.
still can't do it. No,
No.
it doesn't. Okay, it does come up, but tough
Only
enough.
one over there.
There is another charge. So, warp talons across the other side. Straight up 9-inch charge. Nothing I can do. Just roll the dice and get a 5. Doesn't go ahead. Sometimes it goes ahead, sometimes it doesn't. Right, just chosen going in, so you can roll on to go. Oh, Demon Prince.
Oh, yes, Demon Prince. Okay, then. As the crow flies.
Yeah, as the crow flies straight down. As the crow flies, its diagonal measurements. It's 7-inch charge, actually, into the Eradicators. Again, I can't overwatch. Nothing I can do. Oh, boy, that goes off on an 11. Can even hop, skip, or jump over the top as the crow flies. It can.
Yeah.
Full of tricks today. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Your mortal wound ability.
Yeah.
Very good. Not so bad. Yeah, the model's only got 2 wounds left, actually, so there's less wounds potentially coming through. You're on a number of dice based on the number of wounds you have left, so his potency is knocked down. It's quite a cool roll, really. He's probably struggling along.
Yeah, 2 4-ups.
Gets 1. All right, mortal wound taken. Yeah, Demon Prince with his attacks first of all. Might as well use him. Yeah, Patreon's on standby. Is Michael German? Yeah, Chaos Space Marine player.
Right. Doing the strike. So 2's to hit. 6s are lethal.
Oof, just that one.
Yeah.
But still, it's 2 to hit though, so good enough.
Strength hit.
3's to wound. Okay.
So 4 minus 2, flat 3.
4. Minus 2. 4, 5 ups. Just be careful here because, yeah, we'll go one at a time. So the Wounded Marine lives. Lives for the Emperor. The Emperor protects. Whoa, okay, just the wounded guy dies. That's armor holding well. That's this model here. And we'll take the wound off as well. Okay, survived well enough. Okay. Chosen.
Yep.
That could have been really good. That could have wiped the squad there. Some 5+s coming in very useful.
And then 2 normal.
Right. Protect Chaplain Cross is the aim here. Imperial Fist must... it's pain received. We must be thankful to some degree because it could have been a lot worse. Could have taken a lot more damage if the Abaddon and his team had gone in. And the Warp Talons as well. So there's a bit of a reprieve here for the
Abaddon didn't get
Fists.
in. So that CP was 7. Is reroll hits and wounds.
Okay.
Because he's with them, he gives them sustained hits and lethal.
This is much more potent than regular Legionaries.
Yeah,
There's a lot more
that
bite
extra
with
wound
these.
helps something shotgun. They get
The Strength 5, the AP -2. There's probably more attacks for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, very good.
So Liber Hereticus gives me sustained and lethal.
Yep.
So 6s will pop and 6s will wound. These are power fists.
Right, double power fists coming from these.
3s. Yep. Re-rolling these. So they're lethal. Plus pop 2 extra.
Nice.
Strength hit.
2s.
Re-rolling.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Minus 2, flat 2.
10. Already. Right. So we've got 8 models left. I'll roll those up. First of all, before we get to the chaplain. It looks like Mike's going to get to him quick enough. 5s to... Whoa, the Emperor protects. 5s to save. All right, 3 brought down. I'll roll 2 more saves here. Block 2 on 2 6s. Okay, there's a long way to go, but 3 slain. So we'll take the rear rank. Those 3 gone. Power armor holding here, but we brace ourselves for the next wave.
Per cursed weapons.
Okay.
3s looking for 6s. So that, and then reroll these. So that pops an extra
1, yeah. 3 total.
3, yeah.
Okay.
Strength 5, so 3s.
Yep.
Reroll one empty.
Oh man.
3, 6, 9, 10 at -2, and these are only 1 damage.
10 at -2, so I can spread across the whole lot. 5s. Not so good this time. 1, 2, 3, 4 dead. All of a sudden, bodyguard has been stripped away. Ouch. Poor red scorpion allies.
And then the accursed weapon. 4 attacks each. 3s. Two, and then we roll on these. So I'll get an extra.
Just the sergeant remains now to protect their beloved chaplain.
3s. Rerolling. 3, 6, 7, 8.
What dark pact is this? They're stripping my bodyguard away so that your master possessions can take out my chaplain.
Heretics, yeah.
He'd already slain 1 chaplain.
-2,
He's a
1
chaplain
damage.
hunter.
But he still has to go next.
I know. Oh no. Right, AP -2 on these, isn't it?
-2.
And how many?
6, 8.
8. 5 ups. We'll go in pairs here. My poor chaplain. Now I've lost the bodyguard. Grisly stuff. And then the chaplain now on 4 pluses with his inbund save. He might not even get to fight him here. Yeah, I'm surviving. 3 wounds taken. We're definitely more than 3 wounds on a Primaris chaplain. But he's gravely wounded here. Yeah, chaplain cross lives, but is in serious trouble. So it's down to your master possession stat.
Very Black Legion off me. I'm going to stab the guy with 1 wound left.
And kill him.
And kill
Or
him.
maybe not on a feel no pain.
Well, we'll check. We'll find out. So 4s. 4 attacks hitting on 2s now. Look on 6s. Rolling. Do I get greedy? No. No. So they've all hit. No lethals, no sustained. Strength 6. So
Raise to wound.
+1 to the wind roll.
Go ahead.
2s.
All of them.
All of them, yeah.
Yep.
It's -1d3 each. So you have 4 ups to make here.
Yes. Failed. Blocks that one. Failed that one. And blocks that one. It blocks half. So
2d3.
he's gone. Ugh.
5.
4 wounds, 5 wounds taken. Yeah. Nothing I could do with the chaplain. Chaplain Leonatus.
That's why I failed my charge. I used the Ray Cross dice for the Terminators.
Yeah, works out well. But model slain. That's silver level from Siege Studios. Looks fantastic. One of my favourite. What's this mean?
Feel no pain.
Oh, please. Just admiring the models here. But that's silver level from Siege Studios there for that chaplain. One of my favourite poses for Primaris Space Marines. But it don't matter how good you look on the battlefield. You just can get taken out quick enough. Oh, I had high hopes for that chaplain to do something in this game, but they've been set upon here by the Chaos Chosen. We didn't deal with them, we whittled away, frustrated by it with the damage trickling through, but they punch so hard. And the other thing is, squad of 10, you've buried in your twin-linked double weapon, and your power fists have been preserved inside there. So it's just sort of bodyguard models being lost, but the main punching power has been preserved inside the squad. So I think Mike likes Chaos Chosen.
Yeah, they're 40 points dear if I was the wrong 10.
Legionaries.
I've been running 10 Legionaries. It's 180 points.
But 40 points for the extras.
40 points,
Just
extra wounds,
crazy.
Extra attacks, extra strength and damage. Yeah, so.
Chaos Chosen all the way.
Oh, I've still killed 2 units because the chaplain became a separate.
Oh yeah.
Your bite, yeah.
Yeah, true. Yep. Objective claims for sure. Hold it right there. Captain Permenion. We can slay a demon. I'll take the opportunity to do that. Yeah, we'll do him first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Now, he gets the power fist and then the relic chainsword. So we'll go the fist first of all. Hoorah. And we'll split this Travis and Jen. So we'll go for Jen first on the fist. So the Jen fist first of all. Looking for 2s. 2s, yep. Okay. 5s to win the demon. Strength 8. Come on. Nothing. 3 attacks with the relic chainsword. 2s. Come on, one of these has got to bite. 6s. Got one. 1 way coming through. AP -1.
3 up.
Die, demon. Damage 2.
Yeah.
Got him. Oh, just about. Does he detonate? He does.
He does.
Okay. Oh dear, crazy stuff going on across
D3.
here. D3. Oh no, it's gonna. No, not my dreadnought. Yep, go ahead. 6-inch range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there might be some wounds going about all over the place here. Maybe even a stretch to them. No, I think they're okay. All right. So yeah, we'll distribute it. Right, 1 winged demon gone. Glad to see him go. There's another one that can land and deep strike in. 2 mortal wounds caused on the ATV, 1 on the dreadnought, and 1 on the Eradicator squad, or what's left of them. And that's it. Okay, so we've repelled 1 demon across there, a bit of a consolation prize. Just at the end. We'll calculate points there. Turn comes to an end, but quite devastating from the Chaos Space Marines, but could have been a whole lot worse. So end of turn 2, points coming through. 2 points for the control of the home objective, but no man's lands, just 2. And then 3 points for cleanse coming through, and then Mike stumped capture enemy outpost. So just 5 points. Damage has been good, but just the 5 points coming through. I don't know, damage against the Imperial Fists is quite light. I mean, that's what we've lost so far. It's not too bad. We've still got plenty of resources on the board. We are quite spread out. Most of Mike's weight has shifted across here. It's hard to predict where they'll land. Mike said he could have come down here in this corner, which would have been a completely different part of the battlefield. He could have come down here, so Imperial Fists. We could have castled up and gone tight, but then we're not on objective. So tactically, we managed to pick up points for moving out, and we find ourselves on an objective as well. So Imperial Fist poised to pick up some points here. We can get sucked into what we've called the black hole against Abaddon and his Terminators, and then just gradually sending in more and more units against them. Or we can operate around them with fists and just try and pursue getting points in other ways and not get too distracted by Abaddon and that Terminator unit. But it's deadly, shooting is deadly, close combat's deadly as well, so I'm not sure if we can ignore them for too long. But that's the turn finished. Still to play for, I think. The advantage, though, is with the Black Legion at this stage. Imperial Fists do have resources at hand, and they are ahead in points. If they can just keep the points flowing in, all that matters at the end of the day is just keeping those points flowing in for victory. We will go on to the second turn of the game. Vengeance is the word here for the Imperial Fists. Their turn 2 coming up next. turn 2 for the Fists. We've talked about points coming through. 2 points for the home objective, 5 points for controlling this one. So we're ahead by about a dozen points at this stage. Defend Stronghold has come up, and Assassination, kill a character of some kind, which is, I think, possible this term. So gone on the aggressive with these. Remember the sticky objective, so we continue to hold that one. And then moving through with these, getting ready to shoot and charge with the Lieutenant and his squad. Dreadnought's moved across. It does have line of sight through to those Terminators. Oath of Moment has been placed onto these, just to try and really help the squad over on this flank. It's not a free flank for them, though. There is that the imprints that could turn up across here. So Imperial Fists need to be cautious and need to be efficient with their killing, anticipating possible further reinforcements arriving. Holding position across here with these units in the middle. Then across here, there's some dice for me to roll in just a moment. Or come to that in just a second. So moved him. ATVs shifted across, so too is the Dreadnoughts. Trying to work away at the flanks. And then we'll put some attention against the Terminators and the Baden, but just focus on the other units and try and cause trouble for them. Just trying to cut down the options for the Black Legion if we can. We've got to try and cause as much damage as possible here with the Fists. So I was warned by Mike in a whisper, but we ignored. We pushed through with Captain Permenion and the 2 Eradicators. Mike then unleashed Overwatch with all of his might, needed 6s. There's all re-rollable, sustained hits coming through as well, and the devastating wounds against infantry. So, 3 devastating wounds, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
which comes last.
Which comes last? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's nice. That's even more nasty. Okay. So then we've got normal saves of 2 up. 3 up, sorry. Because I have to go against the models. So I'm going to roll... I can roll 4 here, actually. So 3 ups, block them all. And I can roll these other 3. Foul 2, which is enough to slay the wounded man across here. So he's gone. Then we've got an Abaddon save of 4 up. And blocks that one. And then your 3 devastating wounds will destroy him. Yep, gone. All right, so lost those 2. Permenion stands by himself here. There is a method to the madness with him going in, which we'll see as things go on. If this works out, I'm going for like a self-sacrifice type. If he goes in, then he can try and pin them back. I think. We'll see how this works out. Just trying to buy time for us if we can. That's it. So movement's done. We're going to go on to shooting phase for the Fists next. I was rejoicing earlier on that my dead pile wasn't so bad, but half the casualties were across the other side of the board. So this adds more what the casualties look like, plus the other Eradicators that have just been slain. Or Mike's just added to the pile there to increase the volume. Mike's don't look so bad, but he puts his away in his carrying case as the game goes along. It's a good psychological thing. Okay, so we'll unleash a volley into these warp talons. Right, we'll go for 2 grenade launcher shots. And we'll go for, of course, Revenge, Valhalla Field Marshal Robert, a diehard Imperial Fist player. We'll unleash a volley for the Emperor here. So 2 crack shots. Re-rolling our hit rolls. Okay, found. 2 still in, strength 9 actually. Yeah, that one comes through. AP -1 in the open, so 4 up save. This will be D3 damage. And it goes through. And pulverized. Okay, so 1 model slain. Doesn't really matter. This one. So, okay, he's eager. Okay, 1 removed. We'll then go for bolter shots coming through, so it's going to be 16. $15, 16. So 3s. Oh, Lieutenant, lethal. Another one. Take away those ones. Then try and wound on 4s. Nice, not too bad. Okay, so we've got 10 saves at -1. Shoot them, charge them, kill them. It's a good roll though, actually.
1 dead and 1 on a wound.
Oh, okay. So I'll take it. It's the next one from the back.
Yep.
And a wound on another. Like so. I'm sure the lieutenant can shoot with something. A neo-volkite pistol. Just the one shot. No. As modelled, it's a plasma. So it's plasma, and in this current situation, I think we should go for... Yeah, well, not supercharged. We don't feel too fortunate today. So we're looking for a hit. We're looking for a wound. Yep, wound comes through. -2.
4 up in one, or 5 up in one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. That's him slain. Right, I'll take that. It's not too bad a result coming through that.
Yeah.
So that's those 3 brought down. Next up, Dreadnought's going to fire everything it has in range into the Terminators. What does that mean? Can't shoot them.
Obscuration.
Dark obscuration, because they get all the chaos marks.
You put all these outside of 12. They're outside of 12.
Yeah.
Outside of 12.
So they well and truly disappear into the shadows. Oh dear. Okay.
I was going to wrap it Ingress, the Demon Prince, but I need to see me.
Right, I'll take that as a consolation prize. So, but
the idea was to drop the Demon Prince round about here.
Obscured,
So
jump, right.
This,
yeah.
At a free
rain to charge it. Yeah. Oof, boy, oh boy, right, okay. Right, we're both down to 0. Oh, no, I'm on 1 CP, Mike's on 0. Okay, right. So, I mean, that's potent. That was damage 3, isn't it? D6 plus 1 plus another 2, so I could have got a fair number of shots.
So I would say you'd probably rolled... I'd say you'd have rolled high enough, not you?
Scratch it. 5.
6, 7,
8. 8 shots, yep. 3s. 2s, I believe. Your toughness 5?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about toughness. Strength 10.
Strength 9, is it?
Yeah, strength 9. So we're in 3s. So 3 would have come through. You'd have taken your invuln saves.
Yeah, so it would have been 3, 4 ups. I would have filled 1.
Just 1. Interesting. Okay. All right. We'll press on. We'll go for the bunker. So I'm going to do the main weapon, try and pick off Las Cannon Man, and then we'll do heavy bolter array shots into... into the Chosen, yeah. So we'll do the Chosen first. Oh, wow. Sustained. 3s to win.
What's your toughness? Or strength of the weapon?
Strength 5.
2s? Plus what you don't move? Is it a heavy? Is it
no, it doesn't get the heavy.
Yeah,
no,
okay,
it gains heavy, but it doesn't have it already. So yeah, 3s. AP -1. And I think you're in the open. Mikey's getting cover. So he's back to 3s. Damage 2 though each time. Could drop a few.
Let's try not to. I drop 1.
One goes through. 2 feel no pains.
Yep.
6 up.
Nope. So the one with one left.
Yeah. All right. Picked off a model. Each one that dies, we can rejoice. 2 shots needing 3s into him. 2 hits. Good work, bunker. Good work, bunker. 2 saves of 5+. Oh, damage. Got him.
Yep.
All right, picked him off. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Went to the bunker, had to negate his firepower completely. The only target you had lined up was the Terminators, and they've been blocked there in the shadows. Very thematic, Mike. Really cool. They're hiding in amongst that terrain, disappearing into the shadows here, getting ready to emerge on another turn. But we're chipping away at the edges here of the Chaos Space Marines, so we'll just keep going. We'll keep going. So I go firepower from here into the Obliterators. We'll take some friendly help from someone.
Longbow.
Yeah, longbow, yeah.
Angels, War Leaders,
I'll take it. 2s. Come on. Yeah, 2 3s. Nice. Be 3s to win. Nice. Done his job. Now it's down to your invulnerable save, I think. It's -3. So actually Mike gets a 4-up save because he's gaining cover.
Yeah.
Oh, makes it through.
What's the damage?
Damage of D6 plus 1.
5 wounds.
Today's the day. Believe.
Yep.
Yeah, got him. Oh, whoa. Okay, Obliterator gone. Good support from the quad turret across there. There's another one on the painting desk. Which means nothing really. Could take a while to come through. Not too bad. I've been shifting through, so I've got some things painted up in recent times. But I can't reveal everything that's being painted. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll go for... Yes, check the ATV for us. I think I positioned him so that he could get 18 to the Obliterator.
Yep, and that's where I made the mistake. If I took the
Choice of
one.
model.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 shots needing 3s. 3s. Yes, it comes through. Minus 4 on this one.
So 5.
5 for this one.
Nope.
No. Today's the 4 wounds caused. Is that? Did I get?
Left.
Oh. Okay. There's no kind of bonuses going on. A little bit of twin bolt rifle going on here. It's double miss. Okay. So it's a bit overkill, maybe not. The Brutalis is going to fire. He should be range 18 as well. He's going to go into the Obliterator to try and bring him down to get rid of that model if we can. So we'll go with the multi-melter here, and we'll turn to the Eldar. They're friendly. So we'll go to some people. God, they hit well. So 2 hits coming through. What is the toughness on the Obliterator? About 6 or 7.
7.
Yeah, 3's to wound. 1 wound does come through. 5+ invulnerable save required on this one. It'll be AP minus 4 again. No. I'll double check that and make sure that's exactly correct. Yeah, minus 4.
Yes.
He's gone. Damage would have been a 3. So Obliterator's removed. Just chipping away, trying to eat away at the options here for the Black Legion. That's the rest of the firepower. It's all been declared into that target. So now we've got heavy intercessors. They're going to direct all of their firepower into the Chosen Squad. So we're going to commit this to Vagabond. Firepower, we're going to put it into the Chosen. We'll go with the heavy bolters first. So I need... I was going to say 2s. Do we start on 3s with that? No, we don't. See? Start on 4s?
Yep.
It's actually 3s.
Yeah.
So 3s. So that's the tragedy of it. No sustained as well. No oath of moment either. So we're now looking for 3s to wound, 2s to wound. Yep, so those come through. Targets in the open. AP minus 1. So saves of 4+. 2 go through. Feel no pains to try and disrupt this.
4+, it'll be 3 go through.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Damage 2.
Damage 2, yeah. So feel no pains.
Right, so first one.
No.
I'm not dead.
Oh, not you dead yet. No, because you're 3 wounds.
No, he's dead.
Oh, slain a model.
And the last one.
And I feel no pain. Okay, so 1 model dead and a wound taken on another. It's a lot of effort to get rid of these.
Just a sword boy.
Okay. Yeah, Mike's keeping paired weapons and fists alive.
Sword boy.
Ouch. Okay. 16 shots left with the others. These are 2s. I'd like to say they're sustained. I don't think they are. Heavy bolt rifle. No. The range 30, they're all good. It is 2s to win, though. Way too many 1s. 9 saves at minus 1. They're not bad. I wouldn't say the firepower's devastating. Not bad. 1, 2, 5 make it through. They're individual wounds, so Mike can just go for 6 up straight away, yeah. And none. All right, 5 wounds. So that's going to slay that wounded model and take off another as well. So 2 models removed.
So I'll do that plus a...
1 more.
2 power fists and twin linked. Take off a power fist just to keep coherency.
Yeah, okay, all right. I think that's firepower complete here.
There are 2 power fists, but he's modelled with a power fist.
Those are fine. Yeah, no worries. All right, firepower's finished for the Imperial Fists. I have to say, not too bad. Eating away at targets, wiping out some. We've seen damage caused across here. Havocs and Obliterators completely removed, and then damage coming through against the Chosen Squad as well. So not too bad at all. We're going to charges. There are some here for the Imperial Fists. So to make way, I positioned him too close. We're going to have to go with the ATV first of all. So we'll send the ATV in against the Chosen Squad. So roll a 7. So really, I'm just trying to move him so that he can just tuck in there, out of the way. Okay, and then we'll go the Dreadnought. So, Snake Eyes. To the charge. We'll just check this.
Well, you will make it.
I think it's still going to go ahead.
Yeah. That's the problem is you want it to come around this way.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to have to go dead ahead.
Oh.
So you can just stumble into close combat. Trips over himself, yeah. But his sheer bulk may well do some damage because we'll now declare tank shock. We've been saving the precious CP to do it. So it says it's 1 CP. You pick a weapon. We'll go for the talons here at strength 12. So you get 12 dice. And 5s will be mortal wounds. Up to a maximum of 6. It says there could be more here as you're checking the rolls. He's used this stratagem a number of times.
Strength characteristic is greater than the enemy's toughness.
Yeah.
To roll 2 additional d6.
14 dice.
Yep.
God, take that any day of the week. Right. 5 pluses. It's capped at 6. Oh, 5. 5, which Mike can make feel no pains for.
I'd really like to be annoying with this. You're not killing. Yeah, they'll still have a bodyguard left even if I fail them all.
Yes. 1. Alright. 4 mortal wounds. We've not got through to the character yet.
So we have.
They are selling their lives dearly, there's no doubt about that.
Finland gone, and then 1 on 2.
On him, yeah. And it's not quite over yet. The Brutalis Dreadnought's got a Brutalis charge. So each time it's one who ends a charge move, select one enemy unit within engagement range of it, or roll a d6. On a 2 to 3, you take d3 mortal wounds. On a 4 to 5, it's 3 mortal wounds. And on a 6, it's d3 plus 3. Oh, that's a lot of potential mortal wounds. Oh, 3 more mortal wounds coming through. So again, feel no pains. Blocked 1, but it's enough to strip the bodyguard down. That was the hope and the plan. We have got through to him with the use of a combination. That's the thing about the Brutalis. Combine that Brutalis charge with tank shock and you've got yourself a real mortal wound ability. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so that's that charge has gone ahead. There's a charge across the other side, and I'm thinking about sending Captain Permenion in. So the move of Captain Permenion originally was to charge him in. I'm going to go ahead and do it. The idea is that he goes in, gets a chance to cause some damage, then he'll die. I know he'll die. But then his special rules with the enhancement he's been given. He's called Indomitable Fury. He gets back up on a 2+, and he can stand there as a bit of a roadblock to try and slow those Terminators down. So I'm just going to go ahead and charge him. 7 inches will put him in, so he has the courage to do it. So we'll push him in against the bad news. He can at least say that he's made the charge in. He does seem doomed. It's a bit of a silly plan, really. Mike says he'll just pile in and gain a few extra inches up the board, but Captain Permenion has his own ideas. And then we've got the charge across the other side, which will be with the regular fists. He is but a novice captain at this stage in his career. Charging headlong into a bad. Ambitious for sure, but foolhardy perhaps at times. We'll charge here with these. They want to go in as well. 8-inch charge here from the fists, taking the fight to the foe. Alright, so all charges have gone ahead. Charges taking place on the flanks. We'll go with this combat down here. So we have a Imperial Fists Lieutenant, Lieutenant Cletus, with his Power Fist attacks. Just the 4. In 2s though. And they'll make it in. 2s to wound. Yeah, 3 come through. This is Chris Comiskey attacks coming through. So not too bad so far. So 3 at -2, 3 at 5 up. This could wipe them actually.
Yeah.
And he has. Yep. Well done, Lieutenant. Okay. Target destroy. That was rather rapid. So we're saying the fists aren't doing too bad here. The areas that they have focused on, which is the flanks, they have done okay. Knowing that target cross there is just too much, but we know that the Terminators and the bad by themselves cannot win games if the opponent's able to get all around the table. That's what we're trying to work on here, is just trying to work around the edges of the black hole. Not get sucked into the black hole, but try and go and orbit around it if we can. It's working so far. We've cleared this flank pretty good. There is one Dim Prince to arrive, but he can't be everywhere at once. This is what we're trying to play here. for the Imperial Fists, trying to buy time, spread out, and cause trouble in our own areas of the battlefield. So I'll press on. My card for the Brutalis Dreadnought's over there, but we'll fight with him. It's 6 attacks. I'm going to try and assassinate this character if we can. I imagine he's less than 6 wounds, or 6 wounds or less. So we need 2 successes to try and bring him down. We're both burnt out on CP. So here comes the attacks. Needing 3s. Oh no. Okay. We'll try and wound on 2s. We might not get him. We'll reroll this one for twin linked. Alright. What's your options? Of 4 up. 2 successes might kill him. Commit to a friend if you so wish. Nate Miller. Oh, it's Thousand Suns player. No. And the Blessed Command reroll is 2 CP. We don't have no CP anyway. Alright, we got him. 6 wounds come through, and we've just about down to 1 50-50 dice roll managed to get through to that character. It is significant enough. Yep. Okay. So I pushed through onto the objective. I've activated this unit here because it charged, and then just consolidated onto the objective as well. Perhaps a foolhardy attempt at trying to slow the Terminators down. But which direction do they go? They might want to come across here. They can perhaps go through the middle, or they do have the range and stretch to go over onto that flank. All right, so we've got one more combat to go, which is Captain Permenion himself. I'd be happy if I kill a Terminator. Carl Roden, the final Patreon here. So 5 attacks with the fist. So I need 2s. 2s? Strength 8, toughness 5. Oh, 3s then?
3s, yeah.
3 make it through. AP -2. 3 saves of 4+.
Yeah. So far, my dice have let me down.
Oh, blocked. Okay, it's 2 damage. And then we'll see if we can see if the dream can come true here. Extra attacks with the Relic Chainsword. All hit for 2s. Yep. 5s though. 1 comes through. It's -1.
3 up.
3 up. Oh yeah, 2 damage. Alright, so 1 Terminator can be removed. Oh no, we've got wounds on.
No, that's the ones up there.
Oh sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Just remove then, and all the wounds can go. Alright, the 10 became 9. It's a start, at least, with Captain Permenion. So Mike can now make a 3-inch piling move, which he'll gladly take.
Yeah.
Just to push models into base contact. Do you know what? I don't think Abaddon can fight, maybe. I'm not sure about this one. Okay, well, that's the situation. Captain Permenion, he's leading by example. There's no doubt about that. Whether that would hearten the fists to see their captain going by himself, or whether that would encourage them, we'll leave it to the imagination. But he goes in here. Now, Abaddon can't make it. He's made 3 inches piling move, but not enough to tap into base contact with a model that's already in base contact. So Abaddon won't fight, but the rest will. So he's up against 9 Terminators. I was going to say there's some kind of slim chance he could side, but I highly doubt it here because Mike's going to be popping lethals and sustained hits all over the place. Captain Permenion, I'm not sure what to think of him. He's brave and reckless, like Alexander the Great, actually. So a bit of reflection from history here. Put himself into danger, led from the front, got himself in trouble plenty of times. That would be Alexander the Great in history. So the Greek theme continues.
So this is the 2 power fists.
Right.
3s, re-rolling.
Dice Mike's got stacked up here. This is another mark of pride here. How much effort will it take to bring the captain down? Mike will get more and more frustrated the more effort he has to put in.
Strength 8.
3s.
3s.
My toughness 6. Oh, my free CP, which I can use, is Armour of Contempt. It's the only one I can really use here. Once we're bat around, a unit from your army with this ability can be targeted by a stratagem for 0 CP. Armour of Contempt is a battle tactic stratagem, so we can use it.
So 7 -2, 2 damage.
So So 7 minus 1. It takes me to my invulnerable save anyway of 4+. Which we block those. 2 damage.
Yeah.
Refuse to yield. Half damage. So we live. We take 4 wounds though. We're almost dead. So we will force you to go on to your next batch of dice. In effect, all we're doing is wasting Mike's time. That's about as good as it gets here.
Yeah, so
2s.
3s.
3s, sorry. Is this the last of your attacks? This is the last batch of dice?
Yeah. So
there is hope, a fool's hope. What, the AP minus? Please say 1.
Yeah.
-1? Or negate it from a contempt.
Yeah, and then these are the rerolls. So they've missed a lethal and sustained. So
surely
2, 4,
we can stand
6,
chance.
8, 10, 12, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Strength 5. Toughness 6, did you say, or 5?
Toughness 6.
6, 5.
5's to wound. This could help. It's rerollable though.
Nope.
No, okay.
I've no CP to do the...
Yes. There's loads though. Mike's rolled superb here. Very good, very good.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25.
I'll do 10. I can't withstand that. 3's, he collapses. Hacked down and trampled into the dust here. Captain Permenion is slain. Or is he? Well, 2+, he'll get back up. So Mike's made a consolidation move now. I reckon the fight phase is finished. So I'm going to roll dice. And the plan was to get a 2+. 6. Okay, interesting. All right, so Captain Permenion will get back up. There's his 4 wounds left.
Yeah, you lift and I'll remove.
And I would just wiggle away from the spiky bits. Those wounds can come away. And then I will plug the gap. That was the plan, was to plug the gap just here as close as possible to where I was before. Like so. Now, he might slow Mike down a little bit. Force Mike to go up across this way or to the left. But that was Captain Permenion's plan. I'll hold them whilst we attack on the flanks was the plan with him. All right, so combat's resolved here. Full hardy paps in the centre by Captain Permenion, but Imperial Fist units have worked hard on the flanks here and they have gained some rewards, there's no doubt about that. Cutting down a good number of Black Legion options on the board. We'll calculate points here and see what's come in for the Fists. So, points coming through. Assassination was picked up, worth 5 victory points. Plus the 7 for primaries. It puts us on 22 points to 5. So Imperial Fists have got themselves a decent enough lead as we finish here at turn 2. Defend Stronghold is still active for them as well as a potential picking up another 3 points. So Imperial Fists have got themselves ahead. Can they stay ahead is the question. Abaddon's going to seek his revenge, but where is he going to go? Where is that revenge going to go on the battlefield? Whichever way he points, that target's going to be in trouble. But he can't go everywhere. We'll go on to turn 3, middle stage of the game, for the Black Legion coming up next. All right, so moving to the Black Legion. Dim Prince has turned up here. Mike wants to block off and defend his own home objective. Cultists have shifted away from here, just trying to get them away from the shooting ability of these. Then around the other side, Terminators and Abaddon have shifted through to their left, so they've pushed through in this direction. They're poised to retake this objective across here. Charge will go ahead, and there's enough damage if Abaddon gets involved to smash his way through to these units, and there's not much I can do to stop it. Okay, so we'll go on to shooting phase next. So some shots going to go against Captain Permenion, who's just got back to his feet here with all of his wounds, but he's going to be shot at by the Terminators.
Yeah, so 5 of them. Rapid fire.
Yeah, 10 shots. 3s or 2s?
3s.
3s. And then some lethal. And some sustained. Just add those to the lethals and then give yourself 6 sustained. Okay. The rest of the firepower has been declared, going against heavy intercessors. So, 5s.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Okay.
Oh.
No. 5, 6.
Yeah. So they're all.
You're trying to devastate, yeah. We're gonna. I can't stop that. So I'm going to try and make saves of 3+ on 6 dice. Permenion's going to go, oh, so close. And I can't even come on your if I wanted to. 6 wounds caused in total. Anti-infantry 4+ is so good. Okay, it's Michael Fry slain, brought down. Okay.
Your command reroll is also a battle tactic, so you're once per phase free captain. Stratagem, you know,
Do it for 0 CP?
You can do it for 0 CP. It's going to die anyway.
Done it. So I lived.
On 1 wound, yeah.
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 Okay, I'll put him back.
So I'll put on then.
Refusal to die. Hold it right there. I put him back, but I might have to take him off again. Abaddon's shooting at him. Lean 2s.
Yeah.
Have nothing special. Mike is tempted to go fishing.
Yeah.
He will. Okay.
So lethal plus sustained. That's why.
I'll roll that lethal. Let's take him off. Yeah, he
Minus
lives.
1.
Yeah, cover. We're good. We're living. 1.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Armor save +1 because of stopped by the demonic tail. Dead. Does he explode? In anger, I mean. Oh, okay. Okay.
I've been upset.
He's been a pain, Captain Permenion. There's no doubt about it. Okay.
He's going to die. That's a battle tactic. It's free. Use it anyway.
That's a good reminder. Thanks, Mike. But it's still brought down in the end. Torture here.
Oh.
So we're now looking for firepower from the Terminators.
So they're and then sustain.
Sustaining lethal, yeah. Second round try and wound. 4+, yes. That's 2 devastating wounds if we get that right.
Yeah.
Then 2 lethals, which I'm going to try and save, which we fail 1. It's enough to slay a model. 2 devastating. The one there that I rolled for a save of a 2 is a pass because they are in range of an objective marker and it's +1 to armor saving throws. So they're on 2s against damage 1. So we live. We'll take 2 wounds. Yeah, it's this roll across here. Unyielding in the face of the foe. So it's just damage 1. You get +1 to armor saving throws. They are quite good sitting on top of objectives. Not devastating with their firepower, but there's a lot of wounds to try and get through with them. Okay, so firepower from those done. And I think that's it. All right, charges then. It's the obvious charge over on that flank. Imagine Mike will just want to roll.
Yep.
Medium or high would be good. He'll be in, but we'll just see.
I want high.
He wants high, and high enough. He gets a 7-inch charge. All right, so that's the state of play. In they go. The accursed horde. I mean, who can stop them, honestly? Mike is going to play a CP just to make them as potent as possible. He wants to brush both of these targets out of the way and well and truly claim that objective. They're all in, and he's already declared who's fighting who.
Yeah, so these are 2 Power Fists and the...
Yep, it's going to take down the ATV here. It's basically this chunk of Terminators, 6 of them, including 2 Power Fists, a Bad and 3 more Terminators to try and bring down the Dreadnought. So, and CP being spent?
Yeah. On Provisions C, so full reroll hits on wounds.
Yeah. It's currently one of the deadliest combinations on the channel, if not the deadliest, Abaddon and the 10 Terminators.
So...
the stratagem help that they get, the hitting power of Abaddon. The firepower from them is good.
Strength, fate, toughness.
5. Reroll that one.
Yeah. Toughness 5, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's only 4. -2, 5, 2.
Okay. -2, we block 2. 4 wounds taken, dropping down to 2. Not quite gone yet. It's not too much of a panic. There's still 4 Terminators left with their regular weapons.
Oh, yeah.
should be okay. A lot of dice work though. Mike has to separate out lethals.
Yeah.
Then sustains, rerolls, reroll wounds.
2, 4, 6. Strength 5, 4s.
I can just roll 6 dice. I'll try and save Mike some pain. We're dead. There's no explosion, so you can stop. He just has to roll them. Keep going. Right, ATV removed from play. Overwhelmed quite comfortably. You go for Baden next if you want to. No. Oh, no. Right, okay.
Just in case.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'll have these guys soften them up first.
Okay, here it comes.
Right, so 3s.
If we live, we will strike back.
I don't want you to live.
11 wounds to try and get through. We don't have the -1 damage though.
So I'll put 3 back in. Your high toughness, yeah, 10 or more.
We're 10.
So 6s.
6s. 2. All helps, it all helps. So looking at
2, 4, 6. -2, 1 damage.
6 4-ups. Blocked half, 3 wounds taken. Dropping down to 8. Can Abaddon do it? Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. So, 8 attacks.
Yeah. Abaddon. Should be okay. Those are all lethals.
So I'll add 3 more.
So how does your devastating wounds work? When does that kick in? On your wound roll?
Yep.
Right. This is a big roll then.
So strength 14.
3s. You should have this dreadnought here. Wow, you're so many. This is Abaddon's horrendously good.
So I want to keep them.
Yeah, as a backup. And fish with these. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. There's the double 6.
So that's 3, 6. That's 9.
Dead. Do we detonate? We don't. All right, good clean kill in the end. There's not much can stand up against Abaddon. He really is amazingly good. Well done. Targets have been cleared. That was Phoenix Lord Andrew Swan, removed from play on the Brutalis Dreadnought. Okay, points coming through, but it's quite stagnant, the flow of points, because the Imperial Fists have been driving the Black Legion off of especially these 2 flank objectives. Has proved very tricky indeed for points coming through. Just the 2 points holding on to the home objective coming through. Mike has secured this objective, but he needs to sit on it from now on to keep the points coming through. Another 2 points picked up because of Storm Hostile Objective, or Secure No Man's Land, sorry. But the maximum points is when you go for 2. Mike's just got the 1, so he's just picked up 2 points for that. It's just 4 points coming through, 9 points to 22. Imperial Fists have gained a lead and increased it. The Black Legion have struggled to catch up. Despite the horrific damage coming through against the Imperial Fists, they really have been cut down here. But the points have flowed in, and they've caused damage in return. So they've stood up here to Abaddon in this game. So Mike's dumped a card. He'll draw 2 fresh cards next turn. We'll draw 2 fresh cards as we go into our third turn. We're actually just about to we will cash in now. Defend Stronghold. 3 more command points or victory points coming through. So 25 points to 9. With a turn in hand, we're about to cash in on, these are sticky objective, another 7 points coming through. Imperial Fist lead is quite big. So turn 3 for the Imperial Fists. Lieutenant Cletus taking command here, perhaps more of a cautious commander. He has ordered the line to recede the line and to fall back and form a secondary line across here. So that's the kind of narrative taking place. We're playing tactically. So I'm going to pick up another 7 points for holding that objective, holding this objective. The Imperial Fists, I reckon, have got themselves so far ahead that all they need to do is just survive and keep cashing in points for controlling these 2 objectives. So for us to do that, we have to keep the Black Legion units away, which is superior to us in close combat. So I've pulled these away from here. The danger is that Mike's able to make a move. He also has an ability where he can advance and still charge. So that's quite possible if I was stationed across here. So we've actually pulled back to try and create such a gap that Mike can't reach us on his turn 4, which will then buy us time to just rake in more victory points. And the same tactic across here. So we are up here, we rolled a 5, we pulled right the way back onto our objective, and it therefore creates too much of a gap, too much of a distance for the Dim Prince to come out and try and go after this objective, for a turn at least. So Mike could come out on his turn 4, but then by the time he's going after us, it's turn 5, and hopefully it's too late. We reckon it would be too late for enough points to come through. So Imperial Fists are going to try and cash in on their early gains here and play tactically. They'll be happy to take the victory, despite the horrific damage coming through and the loss of their captain. But second in command takes over here at this stage. I think we've done enough. Cards coming through is capturing the outpost, which we're not going to go for, and then deploy teleport homer, which is activating in the centre of the board or in the enemy deployment zone, which we're not going to try and go after that. We'll take the points that are available to us here for objectives. We'll come to shooting phase, finish off the turn here for the Fists, but I think they've got themselves onto a path that will lead to victory. Oh dear, shooting phase came to an abrupt end. I had my dice already, but Dark Obscuration being played again has put the Terminators back into the shadows, so exceptionally frustrating, but very strong narrative here with the Chaos Terminators operating there somewhere in the darkness. No wonder the Fists have elected to fall back in good order onto the ground that they hold. So very strong narrative here in this game, and it was worth it then, us pulling back and not going for the... Oh, look at him, look what he's doing now, he's measuring.
Yes, no.
5 and you max out at 6. 11 inches I anticipated. Yeah, it's nervous stuff. All right, so shooting phase finished, turns finished as well. It's in range. The bunker firing all the way across here took out half of the cultists with the frag option. Range 48, super frag. Loads of shots come through that thing. I declared firepower across here. Mike fired his, used his stratagem for Dark Obscuration. But I actually forgot about the model across there, the quad turret, which then fired it. Found itself in range 12, -1 to hit rolls, +1 anyway for being heavy. We did get a hit wound, and we destroyed one of the Terminators. So a couple of casualties coming through here from the Fist. But the main thing is the 7 points coming through at the end of the turn takes us to 32 points to 9. So Imperial Fists keeping that large lead. Okay, we're going to go on to turn 4. Mike wants to pursue this. He's drawn his cards across there. There's some potential for points going through. He's going to get his 7. So we'll push on. Mike wants to close the gap and keep this going. It's turn 4. We'll go on to this next here for the Black Legion. They have unsettled business here with the Imperial Fists. Okay, yeah, so pressing on, turn 4 for the Chaos Space Marines, 7 points picked up. We're going to push up the total. Area Dinar and extend battle lines is the 2 secondaries that have been drawn. Terminator shifting across. They actually were caught on Overwatch by the quad turret, got 2 hits, 2 wounds, and 2 kills. 2 Terminators brought down. Mike paid a CP to restore a model, boosted the numbers back up. 7 Terminators remain at this stage. Mike's stretching. He's going to go for the retain the no man's land objective and then a stretchy charge to try and take out that turret. Then across here, Dim Prince has moved and advanced. Rolled a 6, I think. So he's got 18 inches in total. Darting across here. Mike banking on turn 5 to cause disruption here for the Fist to stop us from then trying to grab our points at the end of our turn 5. So movement done. Continued aggression from the Black Legion. You just have to kill them to make them go away because they just keep coming. We'll go on to shooting phase next. All right, so we've powered through shooting phase. Oh, almost took out the turret across the other side. Charge phase finished it off. Mike's rolled low enough the charge worked out while he stretched out across back to that objective. Extend battle lines was achieved. Area Dinar was achieved. 2 points for here, 5 points for here. So all of a sudden, a 15-point tally coming through, or total coming through for the Black Legion, taking them to 24 points to 32. All of a sudden, that huge gap has now been closed very rapidly by the Black Legion. So even if they lose this game, Mike's playing for a bit of pride here, doesn't want the Fists to win by a large margin, and rightly so. Okay, and that's it. So we're going to hand over to the Imperial Fists. The noose is tightening, but time's ticking away here. We'll go on to their turn 4, a chance for us to try and lurch ahead, just stay ahead of the Black Legion, try and see this game through to victory. Okay, so turn 4 here for the Imperial Fists. Just continuing to play strategically here, trying to keep the points flowing in, stay ahead of the Black Legion. Just reached a kind of a interest in this one where the game's reached a point where we think we can win, and it switches into just try and stay ahead, avoid contact across here. So you just have to play that way sometimes just to make sure the victory comes through. Don't try anything foolhardy here. So we've rolled a 6 for our advance, so we've backed off, met up here with the heavy intercessors. Now we don't hold the objective anymore because this swing's 0 at OC control, but we've vitally picked up the points at the start of our command phase. On turn 5 we'll pick up at the end of our turn, so we can perhaps run back round to grab the objective if that's possible. Round here we've gone for Oath of Moment, aggressive with these, aggressive with the Dreadnought. We're going to try and bring the Dim Prince down with these squads if we can. So Lieutenant Cletus looking for glory here. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Alright, so looking at the grenades stratagem, I'm going to use it here to try and cause some mortal wounds. We reckon you can throw grenades and still shoot. It just says you need to do it before you shoot with your unit, is the wording. So to get it right, I need to throw the grenades first and then shoot my weapons. Correct us if we're wrong. If you're not allowed to shoot and use grenades from the wording, I think we both...
I do know you're allowed to shoot when you've thrown the grenades. It's just if
the order
you shoot
of it
before you've declared the grenade strat. I don't think you can do it that way.
Okay, so 1 CP. Because we've been out of action for a while, I've not been using any CP, amazingly, so we've got plenty on standby. That's our shooting. And then grenades. So it's 6d6 in 4s for mortal wounds. And we get 2. 2 wounds caused. It's a start against this thing. The ideal situation is just to gun it down, not let it live.
8 left.
8 wounds left. Come on. Grenade launcher shots.
-1 to hit, remember?
-1 to hit rolls because Mike's played a stratagem. 2 hits coming through, rerolling because of Oath of Moment. Trying to wound on 4s. 1 comes through. -1.
-1.
It's D3 damage if it makes it through.
So 3 up.
Pass. Okay, we'll then go to the bolters. Looking for 3s. 4s. Rerolling. It's good hitting. And there's 3 lethals from the lieutenant. And then we're looking for, oh boy, toughness 9 probably.
Yeah.
6 is to wound. Ah, yeah. 4 in total, -1. Uh-oh.
4, yeah. So
3 ups. Oh, 3.
I'll help you. 4.
Oh, 4. God, I've killed him. For dawn. Bring that demon down. Okay, Dreadnought next. Come on. We'll supercharge the life out of this thing. D6 +1 shots. 1! Command.
2 CP.
Reroll. Ah. 2 shots. 2 6s. A wound comes through. Invulnerable save. Big one. 3 damage.
Yeah. Yay!
Passed on a 6. Oh, he will not die. We'll go for all the other DACA as well. So let's get this right here. I think we get to this stage. It's the Icarus rocket pod for D3. 3 shots. 3 hits, 4s. Nice. Yeah, he's got wings. Anti-fly 2+. We'll take it. 3 saves, -1. Could get him. Oh, he refuses to die. Okay, we'll move on to something else. The onslaught Gatling cannon, 8 shots. Looking at 3s, looking at 4s. Rerollable, thankfully. Ugh. 666. No, 4 6s required. 1 comes through. 1 devastating wound, which is just a straight up wound, dropping down to 3. And then we have the twin Fragstorm grenade launcher. D6. Rerolling. Trying to wound. That's it. Nothing. Done. Okay, 5 powers. Pistol from the lieutenant. Forgot to do him. So he has a plasma pistol which will overcharge. Hits. Doesn't wound. And doesn't get hot. Okay.
Did the Dreadnought do?
Yes, very true. Don't roll a 1.
Oh, seen it.
Okay. All right. Shooting phase finished. Yes. We'll go on to charges next. Okay, so charges are taking place. Dreadnought made it round just about. There's just enough space for him to make it through. Then the infantry charging through. It had to go in that order so the infantry didn't block off the Dreadnought in their eagerness. A CP4 tank shock. It's most useful with these Dreadnoughts. 12 dice for my fist and then an extra 2 as well. We're just looking for 5s to finish this demon off. And yeah, we get a good few. So 5 come through. It's enough to cause 5 mortal wounds, which is the Demon Prince being brought down. Okay, with the Demon Prince being brought down, I reckon the game can now come to an end. Imperial Fists will hold on to this and defend this for the rest of the game. That'll give them the flow of points coming through, and that will see them through to victory here. Yeah, this game's over here. 5 points and 2 points for our objectives. 3 points for Erdinar, 4 points for Bring It Down across here as well. So there's another 14 points coming through, so we've virtually jumped ahead. The same amount that Mike managed to pick up. So it means the Fists have got themselves ahead in this game. They've stayed ahead. It means they'll see themselves through to victory. But it was a messy way to get a victory in a game. They have had to work hard. It was the early snatching of objectives and controlling objectives managed to keep those points flowing through despite the vicious onslaught from the Black Legion. And boy, will Abaddon be angry here. Victory over on his flank, but across the board strategically, the Chaos Space Marines losing out here to the Imperial Fists, who've held themselves together just about through to the end and have brought about a memorable victory here, although at great cost. So units of the game for both sides. Mike's gone for Abaddon and his Terminators.
I would probably say the Chosen would get an honourable mention.
Chosen as well, potent. There's definitely potency with those. Another mighty close combat unit available on the board here for the Black Legion, there's no doubt about that. For the Imperial Fists, the Dreadnoughts and Tank Shock. The Brutalis did it, and the Redemptor Dreadnought did it across here. That ability to kick out at mortal wounds is very, very useful against any kind of target. So well done to him, and well done to the Brutalis Dreadnought for the damage that it caused. Helping to clear that objective, isn't it? It's charge, tank shock, and the Fists managed to overwhelm that objective quite crucially for the Imperial Fists over on that flank. So I'll give it to the Dreadnoughts here in this game. So that marks the end of the game. Jason Martinez, Marcus Olsen, Miniature Matt, and Ross Caldwell. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level over on Patreon. Keep a lookout for more battle reports on the channel and over on channel membership. If you enjoy our content, you want to help support the channel, then do join us on YouTube channel membership. Link for that in the video description below. But in this instance, it's the Imperium that's gained victory against Chaos, but surely only a temporary condition. The Black Legion and Abaddon swear their revenge. These two sides will clash again in the realm of Warhammer 40,000. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.